Hello and happy Friday. I'm Marta Nielsen with Utah State University Extension, and I have Alicia back here with me today from the Empowering Financial Wellness team. Alicia, welcome and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here with you.
Yeah, so we are here to talk about some small financial wellness things that you this month to keep your finances in tip-top shape. Um, just just like our personal health, financial health is really important, and something we want to keep on the top of our mind. So, Alicia, give us a little introduction of where these tips are coming from, and then we'll just jump right in.
Yeah, so these tips we're going to be talking about today come from our financial calendar. This is what it looks like for June. And then I'll show you the front real quick. It's real cute and fun, so it can help make finances a little bit more fun. And this financial calendar was designed to help you have more specific and small actionable steps to take control of your finances and become even more educated about them. So this is what the front of it looks like as well.
And I
For
love that because it can see, for those of us who are not financial experts, myself included, it can seem so overwhelming. So, I love this idea of having like bite sized things to think about every month instead of trying to, tackle all of it at once and wondering where to start. So I think that's so great. Um, so is that something that folks can download themselves and
Yeah, it
access?
is. If you go to our website, finance.usu.edu/EFW or utahmoneymoms.com, either one of those, and you can find it under the resources section of
Okay.
either website to download for
We
free.
will post a link to that in the comments. You can also follow Utah Money Moms on Facebook and Instagram and all of the places. And there links to the calendar and other resources there as well. So, Alicia, what can we do this month? June, summer's in full swing. Most of the kids, my kids are out of school. Those of you watching, are your kids out of school yet? Do you feel like life is crazy already? Let us know in the comments. Um, what's something that we can do this month?
Yeah, and so I think that June's tips might even be my favorite out of the whole year. So the first one that's on here for June is to pick an inexpensive or free outdoor activity that your whole family will enjoy doing and set a time to do it together because oftentimes we think that our summer fun has to be expensive or oh man, inflation's really kicking my butt and dipping into my budget this year, so the summer's not going to be that fun, but
Yeah.
that is not true. There's so many different free or really inexpensive activities going on in our communities statewide that your whole family can enjoy doing.
Oh,
And
I love
those,
that.
for my family, have always been the funnest things for us, or the funnest parts of the summer, even more fun than the ones that we spend a lot of money on or more money on.
Oh, I love that idea. Do you have any tips or maybe things that you personally enjoy doing that you would recommend?
Yeah. So there's lots of different resources out there to look it up and see what's happening in your area. So look up on your community's Facebook pages, look up your area extension Facebook page or just their website in general, see what things are going on that are be putting on there. Some of my favorites are just going to a splash pad, going for a walk, having a picnic out in the park, or just playing frisbee. Go get a pizza and take it to the park. Go throw a frisbee together or play ball or whatever sport is fun for you. I enjoy being active, and so that's fun for us being outdoor and active, or even just going for a hike as well. And I know we recently did one of our webinars as part of our summer series at the beginning of this month was all about making your summer fun budget friendly and keeping it that way so that you can still have fun and stick to your budget. And there's lots of different resources. One of them is the Connect Utah or Connect Salt Lake Pass is out there where you can buy this little pass and you get access to uh, I think there's about 15 or 16 attractions in the Salt Lake area, or Get Out Utah is another one to look into that has lots and lots of activities and attractions included in that. And then
Great ideas.
another one that I found for that webinar was the Every Kid Outdoors Pass for any of you out there that have fourth graders, so you can go enjoy all of the national and state parks for free as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, I have two ideas to add to yours. One is I learned recently that from some local libraries, you can check out passes to national parks, which I think is
Ooh.
amazing. Such a cool community resource. Um, and the other one is I saw a list recently of all of the local, no, I shouldn't say local, all of the Utah like community festivals. I thought that was so cool, like, peach days or black and white days or different things like that. So, two that are kind of on my radar that we put on our summer bucket list. One is a hot air balloon festival in Sandy. So, if you're in
Ooh.
the Wasatch Front area, or maybe if you want to travel to come for that. I'm excited to take my kids to see that. And the other one is in my community. I live in Murray, Utah, and they do a huge celebration around the 4th of July. So there's a parade every year, which is free and so much fun. So we love going in and watching the parade. And then there's always tons of fun activities in the park. Um, so I think just kind of being aware of what your community is doing. It won't be something you could do every day or every week or month, but usually there's something, something in the summer. So I think that's a great idea to kind of be aware of that and seek out those cheap or free summer activities. Great tip. All right, what's the next thing we can do this month?
So our next thing is to shop around for car insurance and make sure that you are getting the best rate possible for the coverage that you have. So this is something that I personally enjoy doing because as time goes on, as rates change that are offered from different companies, or as my personal family situation changes, oftentimes the rates that are available for my family with car insurance change. And so it's nice to just even check in with your agent, see if there's any additional discounts that you may qualify for, or even call a couple of other agents and just get a quote from them, which is oftentimes, it's usually free to
Yeah.
get a quote. So just call a couple of places at least and get a quote from them and just make sure that you are getting the best rate for the coverage that you have.
Oh, that's a great idea. Is there any, I mean, do they pull your credit score or anything like that? Is there any um, deterrent to doing that? Any reason not to do it?
As far as getting a quote, I don't think that they usually pull your credit report or your credit score. I'm not 100% sure, but usually it'll go mostly off of your driving record. So as long as you're doing good, then you should be able to feel pretty confident in just at least getting a quote.
Okay, great idea. I just had one idea. Those of you watching, will you share in the comments some of your favorite free or cheap summer activities? I would love to get more ideas from you. Okay, so free summer activities, shop around for car insurance. What's the last thing we could do this month to check in with our finances?
Our next one is to pay a little extra on your mortgage this month, even if it's just $20. So research has shown that even just paying $20 extra towards the principal of your mortgage payment can save you thousands of dollars in interest over the course of your mortgage, or the life of your mortgage. And even if that just means one less time of going out to eat or skipping a couple of times of going and getting your favorite treat, sorry, um, or whatever exactly it is, there's lots of different things that we could each do to find 20 extra dollars in our budget
Okay.
that you could put towards that.
Oh, good idea. Good idea. Have a lemonade stand. Just kidding.
Hmm. Or see if there's something in your house that you're not using that you could put up on Facebook Marketplace or on a classifieds page or something like that. And there you go. Then you'll be saving yourself a lot in interest over the course of the few years.
It's so funny to think about how such a small amount can make such a big difference in the long term. That's crazy, crazy. Um, all right. Are there any other? So we've covered our 3 tips. I will share in the comments the link to download the financial calendar. It's just 3 simple things every month. I know we're halfway through the year, which is crazy. But even at this point, you could go back starting in January, even pick and choose, one thing a month, and then get on board the rest of the year. So I'll post that in the comments. But you mentioned that you did a webinar recently. Tell me about the webinars that the Empowering Financial Wellness team does and how folks can learn more about those and sign up to come to the next one.
Yeah, we are super excited about the summer series of webinars that we're doing right now, that we're doing for June and July. Right now, it's a Women in Money series. And so each of our webinars have a little spin for part of it that's geared towards women, but really anybody is welcome to join us for them. And the registration for that can be found on our website under the classes section.
I have the link
We'd
for
love
that
to
right here. So I will put that in right. Keep going. I'll put that link in while you talk.
Yeah. And we would love to have you guys all join us. They are between 45 minutes and an hour long. And if you aren't able to join us live for the webinars, they are held at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If you're not able to join us live, we will send out the recording for everybody who registers. So if you are interested in any of the topics that are being covered, then please at least register and you will get the recording of it. And then if you are interested in any of the ones that have already happened in June, then you can contact us and we can set you up to get a recording of it as well.
Awesome. 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 Okay. One last thing. I know that your team has put together an amazing online course. Do you want to talk about that quickly before we finish up?
Yes, I would love to. Thank you for bringing that up, Marta. So the course that Marta is talking about is our PowerPay Money Master course. And so it's an online self-paced course. So you can do it in your pajamas if you want to, or you could do it wherever is comfortable for you and whenever. So it's set up really great. There's 10 different modules to help you go a deeper dive into all things personal finance and keep it easier to understand as well. Because oftentimes, if you aren't a finance nerd or professional, then it can be kind of overwhelming or kind of hard to understand. And so it's set up in such a way that there's things for you to read, there's videos to watch, and there are worksheets to fill out as well to help you really apply the things that are being talked about in the modules and really understand those and internalize them. And that course normally costs $40, but right now, for a limited time, we are able to provide a promo code to make that free for you if you are a Utah resident. And so
Awesome.
after this, we can put that in the chat or in the comments
Okay.
for you guys.
Okay. So come back later for that code. Check the comments. We'll put it there. Such good timing because budgets are really tight. I mean, gas is more expensive than it's ever been. Groceries are more expensive. Things are just really tight for a lot of folks. So really awesome educational information and available to you for free right now. That's so great. All right, we mentioned before, if you want to learn more, you can also follow Utah Money Moms on Instagram, Facebook. Check out their website. They have a blog, so many great resources. Alicia, thank you so much for sharing these ideas today. And Yeah, we're gonna do this again for July. So come back, stay tuned if you want to follow along with us and go through the calendar month by month with us here live. We would love to see you again in July. So Alicia,
Can I
thank you.
say one more thing real
Oh,
quick?
absolutely, yes.
That you just reminded me of with tuning in on the blog. If you go join us over on our blog at utahmoneymoms.com, you can find out more about the different topics or a couple of the topics that we talked about today. So our most recent one on the blog talks about ways to save on your car insurance. And then later
Fantastic.
in the month, we'll have another blog article about another finance tip as well.
Oh,
And
love it.
then one other resource that I failed to mention as well is PowerPay. PowerPay.org. If you go on there and create a profile, it can help you see exactly how much paying that $20 extra towards your mortgage can really save you in interest in the long run
Okay,
as
what
well.
is PowerPay? Because that's come up, that's in the name of the course, and then you just mentioned powerpay.org. Can you tell us
Yes.
what is PowerPay for people who may not know?
Yeah, so PowerPay helps you to create a personalized debt management plan that helps you to see exactly how to most efficiently use the funds that you do have available to pay your debts off, saving the most time and money and interest.
And it's free. It's a
Yep.
free online tool available for you to use. It's a really awesome tool. Like I said,
Yep.
um,
And you can find it from that same link as the PowerPay Money Master course that
okay.
has been put in the comments.
Awesome. Yeah, I will, as soon as we're done here, I will get busy, get all of these links in the comments for you. If you have questions, please ask them in the comments. We'd love to come back and talk with you more. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again next month in July. Hope you'll have a good weekend. Alicia, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having us, and we hope to see you again next month for the July tips.
Awesome. Thanks.